Hello, Merry Meet. So today I want to review a book. I'm a little bit late with these ones. I usually get the various Llewellyn Almanac books, but yeah. These are generally, since they're not really almanacs, they just are usually a collection of articles. They should be relevant for most of the year. This one is a little bit more year-based than some of them, but still. And this is Llewellyn's 2016 Herbal Almanac. Herbs for growing and gathering, cooking, crafts, health, beauty, history, myth, and lore. Here is the book. Really like the cover. And it's by various authors, and of course by Llewellyn. So let's have a look at the index. We have Introduction to Llewellyn's Herbal Almanac, which really is self-explanatory. We have Growing and Gathering Herbs, which has several articles. We have Grow Your Own Herbs and Spices, 10 Easy Steps. I really like that one. Barely an Ancient Grain for Modern Healthy. Herbal Healing for the Land, Permaculture and the Herb Garden by Clea Davan. I really like that one. Fenugreek by McNevin. It's okay. Misunderstood Mint by Charlie Rainbow Wolf. I really like that one. It really gives some good ideas how to use mint. Wildcrafting Weeds by Dallas Jennifer Cobb. A new look at weeds that often weeds can be very useful. The World Beneath Our Feet, Microorganisms in the Garden by J.D. Hotworth, and Shade Gardens by Amory. Then we have Culinary Herbs, which is basically all sort of cooking ideas and such. We have a Salute to Sprouts, just to Spuds actually. Alistair Well. Go to Blackberrying by Natalie Seaman. Tarragon is more than just a name, it's a flavor by Anna Sal. Boltrus, Friendly Fungi for the Foraging Herbalist, and Pickling for Beginners by Deborah Costello. Only the pickling article was something that really I had any use for, but still, it's a pretty okay chapter. Then you have Herbs for Health and Beauty. This is a chapter I really like because I'm getting really into natural cosmetics and skincare. So yeah. We have What the Bee Knows, The Happy Herbs by Tiffany Lysak. Quell Your Anxiety with Plant Spirit Energy. I really, really like that one since I do suffer from chronic anxiety. Herbal Help for Chronic Diseases and Conditions. Pretty good one. Herbal for Mental Clarity and Peace. And Cream of the Crop Herbal Balms and Salves. I also really like that one. Then you have Herb Crafts, which is a pretty interesting chapter because it's all sort of little project you can do with herbs. You have Herbal Perfumes by Susan West. I really like that one because I like perfumes, but very often I find I can't really get into the very chemically scent of most commercial perfumes. So I really like to get into making my own with herbs and oils. Then you have Deep Sleep Using Nature's Medicine Cabinet by Stephanie Rosebird. Natural insect repellents made from essential oils. What Dreams Are Made of? Your Very Own Dream Garden by Monica Carson. The one Natural Insect Repellents by Peg Lloyd. It can be very useful in the summer. And The Herb Cupboard, Taking an Inventory by Doran Chablis. A pretty good article. You have Herb History, Myth and Lore. You have Georgia O'Caffel's Garden by Thea Flor Bloom. Stalking the Wild Oregano by Jill Henderson. Roots of Gold, the Turmeric by Diana Ratchell. Vibrational and Flower Essences by Danu Forrest. That's a really good one. I think that article is worth the price of the book alone. But then again, Danu is an excellent author. Hollies I Have Known by Linda Reddish. Herb and Trees of the Northwest Forest by Susan Pensacker, and Herbal Love Charms, A Little Look at the Folklore by Laurel Rulfer. That one is a pretty interesting one. Then you have Moon Signs, Phases, and Tables. We have the quarters, signs, and the moon, January to December moon tables, and dates to destroy weeds and pests. Basically, those three last chapters, you see those three little chapters there? Those are the only things that are only relevant basically for 2016. So, all of these other things, this here inventory here, is relevant for any year. And as you see, this isn't an almanac, this is a book. It's not a tool for keeping track of time. It is a book. Basically what this is, if I should describe it, it's a magazine. It's just that it's a magazine in book format because it has lots of articles by different authors about herbs, witchery with herbs, anything that has to do with herbs. So yeah, actually with this book and also the I've completely forgotten what all of them are called, but Llewellyn publishes several of these that are basically yearly little collections of articles. I actually recommend getting these, so get them somewhere out in the summer or early next year, because since it says 2016 on it, then they will be in the bargain bin and you can pick up a very, very good book for only a couple of dollars. Because really, it has only 3 chapters out of all of them has any basically thing to do with just this year. Everything else is just articles that are useful no matter when you read them. Basically, I buy these books for the articles, not for them being some sort of timekeeping guide, because this isn't an almanac. And really, that is the only complaint I have about this book, is it is not an almanac. An almanac is something that helps you keep track of time. This is not an almanac, this is a collection of articles on herbs. So other than that, this is an excellent book. Now, of course, with anything that is basically a variety pack, where you have different authors, different topics, and so on and so forth, some of them will be more to your liking than others. It's doubtful that you will like all the articles in here, but all of them are written by quality authors, the quality articles, and I would say that if your choice is between this and buying some sort of typical New Age or pagan magazine, I would go with this one because it's just much more information in here. I would give this 8 out of 10. I really, really like it. I will say that I really love 7 out of 10 articles. And for the rest, most of them are quite okay anyway. It's just topics that doesn't appeal to me. So I would say that, yeah, this is a pretty good buy. But again, as I said, because it says 2016, which is completely irrelevant, because articles, this might be a good book to wait a couple of months buying until it gets in the bargain bin, because it will. So, what else could I say? It's a pretty book. It has little decorations, like you see here. The articles are generally, let me just find one, like, here we have one, you can see there's little illustrations and such, and they're generally a couple of pages. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is a big one actually, 8, 9, 10 pages. And let's find another article. Here we have one, also with a little illustration. It's a very pretty book. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one is also around 10 pages. But They go from around 2 or 3 pages to around 10 pages each article. So you do get some considerable information in this book. I generally get these books because I have been wanting to get more into herbalism. Also even considered getting, I live in an apartment, but I have a veranda out there. And I've considered just getting some boxes and filling them with dirt and growing a bit of herbs myself. I'm making a little bit of a spring and summer and, well, all year round really, project in that. So yeah, it's one of those books that I really have no complaints. The articles are good. It's not an almanac, but unless you're buying it to be an almanac, I do not think you will be disappointed. But just ignore that the almanac stand there, say it's a 2016 magazine on herbs. Then you know what you're getting. So if we do like this and get rid of the almanac, it is perfect. But somebody needs to teach Llewellyn what exactly an almanac is, because I have no clue. But yeah, that is my review of Llewellyn's 2016 Herbal Almanac. I am very pleased with it. I hope you enjoyed this review. Have a great day, and blessed be.